I guess this is part 2 because somebody turned the camera off. He's fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah. Brand new stretch marks because it's constantly swollen to capacity. It feels like I'm gonna burst at any moment, and I don't know why the doctors aren't more concerned about this. Like, it seems like really concerning, right? Like, I know you guys don't know what my stomach normally looks like, but you can, that's not how, I mean, it's like super, like, balloon-like. It's huge. And, like, I don't know, I guess take my word for it that my stomach doesn't always look like this. I don't know. So yeah, I haven't been on to update because I have nothing to update with. I'm going through all the steps necessary. I've gotten in touch with endometriosis doctors. The specialists at Cedars-Sinai don't think that it has anything to do with it. It's just being exacerbated by it. Like, all of my other medical problems are being exacerbated by this. I slept all day yesterday. Like, I just slept. I was exhausted. I was so exhausted. I literally slept all day yesterday and all night. I woke up at like 5:30 this morning. I slept all day and night, like, and the night before. I go through, and yeah, like today I have a bit better energy, probably because I slept for so long. And there's been a few days in there that I've had really good energy. But it's so much pressure on my stomach, and it's constant. It's constant. And there's nothing I can do. Like, I've done everything. I can't believe it's still so big. I've been taking Gas-X for weeks. I don't think that's safe. Like, I don't think it's safe to just keep taking Gas-X 3 times a day, every single day for almost a month. Like, that seems like a problem. Like, that seems like it might start making things worse. I can't just keep taking Gas-X and have nothing fucking happen, and doing all these different diets and have nothing fucking happen. Nothing has changed. Nothing, except I don't have C. diff anymore. And because I don't have C. diff anymore, it's been a few weeks now that I haven't had it. So yeah, I'm a little bit better than I was in the midst of the C. diff and my endometriosis coming back. Oh, and now my general, the ultrasound that she did said that there's a piece of an IUD in me. I had one 7 years ago. At least 6 years ago. It's been at least 6 years since I had one. I had it for less than a month. It made me super sick. I was throwing up all the time. I went in, they went to take it out. It basically, it just came right, like, it was already coming out. There was, like, she barely pulled on it and it was out. It was already coming out of my body, which the doctor that did that, oh, that's a whole other story. Oh, God. And I want to, like, do these, like, story time where I tell things about, like, my experiences. And I really wanted to keep up with this, but it's like, I can't be consistent with anything. That's why, like, my medical stuff is my life. That's why That is my job. That is my life, is dealing with medical issues every fucking day. And while being sick, trying to be my own advocate, doing my own research because the doctors don't know. It's a lot. And there's some other, other people out there that have really good information about SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overload. There's a whole channel on here dedicated to like IBS, IBD, and low FODMAP, and like vegan low FODMAP. And they have these really great yoga videos that are specific for bloating. Like, you'll find if you search for yoga for bloating and digestion. I do it in bed. They have ones to do in bed, and and that's something that I've been doing a lot. I've been doing yoga specifically for trapped gas and like bloating and stuff. I've been doing the diets. I've been doing all the things that I'm like supposed to be doing for this, and it's still huge, and nothing's happened. No one seems to think it's an emergency. No one seems to think it's a big fucking deal. And no, that's not true. Just the GI doctor, I guess, and my GI doctor, like, they just want to like fucking dismiss everything, and like, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I didn't want to. That's another thing too. My last video was like so negative, and I like guess this one is pretty negative too. But I just trying to be like more optimistic at the same time, like, because I am having a like relatively good energy day, and I've got the dogs, and it's beautiful outside in February. It's freaking beautiful outside. But I'm exhausted, man. I just wish someone would take it seriously enough to do something drastic about it, instead of just putting it off on me when I've done it all. Like, and they keep putting it off on me, like it's things that I'm doing, and I yeah, I don't know. There's not much else to say. That's kind of why I haven't been on here. I just don't have a lot to update you with, because it's just the same. And I guess that's the update, is that it's the same, and the doctors still don't know, and if they do know, they're not telling me. I guess to wait another week before I get the results back to that breath test. So I guess more like 5 days now. So when I get that back, because if it is the SIBO thing, I need to figure out, I still need to know what type of gas was in my system, if it was methane, more methane producing or hydrogen producing, so that I can proceed forward with the treatment apparently that I have to do. So they can't even take the time to fucking tell me what type of thing I have, what I have, so that I can fix it. They can't even be bothered. Like, they're literally getting paid to do this, and they can't be bothered to tell me. And like, it's just I don't know. It's like I really need to fucking work on my expectations, man, because I like got so excited about Cedar, like, man, about Cedar Sinai. I'm like, man, these people are gonna like care more, And to be fair, the endometriosis specialist did care, and she wants to keep up with me, and she wants to, figure out what this is, and if it is making my endo come back, if there is anything they need to do. And I haven't talked to her since I sent her the ultrasound that my doctor did with whatever which doesn't make any sense. because I've had ultrasounds since then of my pelvis and all that, and they haven't seen it. So I don't know. And I went to my OBGYN that I usually go to get them caught up with where I'm at and seeing the new doctor, but also getting that that my endo came back since treatment and all that. And so I asked them to look at the imaging that they've been done, because if I do have that IUD piece in me, maybe they could take it out if it's something like that, instead of waiting for cedar. And they weren't able to look at the imaging because I guess they have different. Because I guess they have different systems, right? The two hospitals in my area have two different fucking systems for looking at imaging somehow, and so I have to go get my imaging on a disc and go back to my OBG for them to see it, because apparently they can't see. It's just fucking ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Like, so that might be a thing somehow. But yeah, I think that's it. Like, there's really nothing more except the same bulge, same spot. It's got its own stretch marks now. Oh, that's a scratch. Still the same. Still exactly the same. Ooh, I wonder if in this light you can really see that bulge thing. Ooh. Oh. I don't know. See? Yeah. That's my little alien. I'm a big alien. I guess that's the vlog. Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah. Just understand that there's days that I just sleep all day, because it's exhausting to be like this all the 24/7. God, that bulge feels like it's getting bigger. Yeah. Let me know your experiences, if you've gone through something like this, or anything that you've done maybe that helps you with bloating that maybe I haven't heard of before, or done, yeah, I want to hear about your experiences, and thanks for following along. And I'm, gonna be inconsistent. I'll be, that's just how this life is. So, thanks for following along, and we'll talk soon. Hopefully sooner this time. I do my best. Bye, guys.